Greetings, everyone. In this part, we are going to analyze what is expected from candidates in the writing section for the FCE exam. Candidates are expected to be able to write non-specialized test types such as letters, articles, reports, and compositions for a given purpose and target reader, covering a range of topics. There are two parts. The part 1 has a task that refers to writing a letter or an email, focusing on advising, apologizing, comparing, describing, explaining, expressing opinions, justifying, persuading, recommending, and suggesting. In here, candidates are required to deal with input material of up to 160 words. This may include material taken from advertisements, extracts, letters, emails, schedules, etc. And there is a second part that has 4 questions. Questions 2 to 4 ask you to write one of the following: an article, an essay, a letter, a report, a review, or a story. And there is question 5 that refers to writing an article, an essay, a letter, a report, or a review based on a prescribed reading test. In here, you have to choose only one question. Now we are going to analyze the first part. In here, the candidates are tested on the ability to respond to a letter or an email and accompanying notes. In the second part, you have 4 questions. You must choose one. One of the 4 questions offers 2 options based on said tests. There are 2 said tests and 1 question will be offered on each. Now, how can you become a better writer according to the FCE? Well, you have to think about what your reader wants to know. You are recommended to brainstorm. This is always useful, and you can do this through mind maps or lists. Organize your ideas in order of priority. Think about the type of test you have to write and remember its rules. If it is a letter, is it formal, informal? If it is an article, a story, a report. Keep your writing as brief and accurate as possible. Don't leave out important information. Don't put in unnecessary information. Correct punctuation before you turn in your paper. When writing an article, don't forget to give it an interesting title and add your opinion. Use linking words to make your writing more fluent. Now, what to do? Well, read the whole question thoroughly and underline important parts. Make a plan for each answer, including all points. Expand the points in part 1 if you can, using relevant ideas and information. Write in paragraphs whenever appropriate. Use a range of vocabulary even if you're unsure of the correct spelling. Check tense endings, plural forms, and word order in sentences. Check irregular past tenses and question formation. Use language that is appropriately formal or informal for the task. Choose a part 2 question that you feel confident you can write about. Write clearly so that the examiner can read your answer. What not to do? Don't misspell keywords which appear on the question paper. Don't leave too much language from the question paper. Don't mix formal and informal language. Don't use formal linkers in an informal letter. Don't waste time writing addresses for a letter as they are not required. Don't answer question 5 if you haven't read one of the books. Don't worry if you run slightly over the word limit. Well, with this we conclude our suggestions, things that you may need to take into account before writing. Good luck in the writing section.